top, baby. Come on, we gon' reach the top. Reach the top, yeah. Reach the top, yeah. With the gift, reach the top, yeah. Reach the top, yeah. With
Mema Sanders.
come on, we don't stop, we don't stop. We just tryna reach the top, 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 reach the top.
Was good. I mean, we waiting on the guest right now, and I don't know what's going on. Tonight's show is supposed to be. It was supposed to be a good one. Well, even the other one prior to last week, I had written. It was a good show that I had in store, but I don't know what's going on. About to have an open discussion though.
Maybe at this time.
The holidays is not the same though.
Sure ain't.
We could talk about it. We could definitely talk about it.
Maybe he don't know how to do it. Hey, Shay.
You can move over a little bit.
She can see you.
None of them, they all suck. So, thank everybody for tuning in. I am your host, The Gift, and this is my co-host.
Hi, everyone. This is Mema Sanders. Hope you enjoy whatever we talk about today.
It's an open discussion, ladies and gents. Jalen said hi, Auntie.
Hi, Jalen. How are you? I gotta put on my glasses to see what everybody's saying.
You can move up a little bit if you like.
Let me move up. Okay. Let me put on my glasses. Y'all know I'm blind. Let me see. Oh. Hey, niece. Illis. Hello, Illis. So what we gonna talk about today?
It's an open discussion. You can ask them if they have if they have something they want to speak on.
Do anybody have anything they want to speak about? I guess not.
Give them some time.
Wait a minute. Mm.
Famous Dex. Famous Dex. All right, so she would know who Famous Dex.
Who's Famous Dex?
She would have known who Famous Dex is if she keep up with her YouTube subscriptions.
Okay.
Yeah, he doing bad. He's doing real bad. So she don't know who he is. She don't know who Famous Dex is. But I'm gonna tell her. Famous Dex, he's a rapper. He come from Chicago. He signed to Rich the Kid.
Oh.
I don't know if he still signed to Rich the Kid though. The label was called Rich Forever. He made a few songs. He kind of sizzled out. Like he not really popping no more. Really.
So was he good in the beginning?
I mean, he. All right. Y'all tell her, was he good in the beginning? I'm not gonna judge.
He looks great.
Was he good? She said, "Show her." I'm gonna show you. But was he good in the beginning? Was he good in the beginning of his career? Is the question. Was Famous Dex good in the beginning of his career? What's your honest opinion? If you know anything of his music, he had a nice fan base. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Definitely had a nice fan base. Well, I know that. She don't know that. He had a nice fan base. Alright, so yeah, alright. So then we agree that's why he got signed to Rich the Kid. That's why Rich the Kid signed him, right? Alright, granted. He started doing, the leans and the zans. So you drinking and alright, but I don't know. I mean, if this is the effect of all of that, I'ma show her. But if this is the effect of all of that, and this is why he looks how he looks, then we can say he got checked in the rehab just yesterday. Okay. So that's a good thing. Rich the Kid seen him off, gave him a hug and I guess checked him in for 90 days, I guess. So he's gonna be on the path of getting better.
Where's Rich the Kid from?
Rich the Kid, alright, so for everybody who don't know, Rich the Kid is from Queens. Originally, Rich the Kid is from Queens, Cambria Heights.
I remember you talking about him a few years back.
Exactly. He used to live
like up on 230 something street, right?
Yeah, in Linden. But he moved to Atlanta, and and he was raised there basically. So that's what he claimed mostly. Well, he claimed New York. But yeah, he was claiming Atlanta when he first came out. I guess that helped him get on. Yeah, it's definitely because of the lean. They said his mom passed, and that's when he lost it. Oh yeah, wow. A little short story about that too. Before he got famous, yeah, his mother. I think his mother had passed. Before he got famous. What had happened was, I think he started living with some of his friends and stuff like that, and like his friend's mother started, help taking care of him and things of that nature. So I ain't gonna lie, he had it hard. Cause he was going from house to house from, his story. So when he got signed, I mean, that really changed his life. So, salute to Rich the Kid. He really changed his life. What's up, Cruiser? Yo, Cruiser, just the man I wanted to see. Cruiser, what's going on, bro? The show was supposed to begin at 6:30. I love how you operate because, you make things work. You make things work, bro. But Benny Cosmic was supposed to be on the show at 6:30. And I sent him to live at least 4 or 5 times. Right now we doing an open discussion. You see, but you still see the pinned title. He was supposed to be on the show right now. As soon as you tune in, you were supposed to see him. But right now we talking about Famous Dex. So if you could do me a favor, you could try to reach out to Benny, or and then quickly join back to the conversation. We talking about Famous Dex and the current situation. I'm about to show Mema Sanders how he's looking, and I told her he already on his way to rehab. So that was a good topic, Jalen.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna show her right now though, but yeah. Much appreciated. Yes, I see. I'll text him and see what's up. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I'm about to show her Famous Dex. I'm gonna go on my. And shout outs to Worldwide Love. They be holding us down for real.
Oh,
they on the come up too. Make sure y'all go follow them too. They on the come up. They show us mad love. Yeah, man. Famous Dex, man. Hopefully, that rehab kick in. It's serious.
I'm waiting to see.
Nobody say, congratulations to him when I went.
And then we gonna talk about him. And then we gonna talk about him. I seen that situation with Dex definitely not looking too good. Yeah, man. But I just told her he checked into the with the rehab. King Von, Rondo, Net. I got you, bro. I got you.
Wow.
Stay off my dick. Fucking lame ass dude.
That was Dex coming at DJ Academics for just making his drug addiction and what was it doing to him, like, an awareness to the people. He came at him.
Wow.
So crazy. He was talking crazy, and I mean, I understood what Dex said. He don't post like his attributes, like his accomplishments. He didn't post like him going gold and stuff. So I agree. Like, do both. Like, show his accomplishments, and if you want to help the man too. Like, but like, it's better ways to do it too. Like, I don't know. He felt some type of way, but I mean, that was a wake up call. So, I mean, in some sense, it worked. So shout outs to DJ Academics for that, cause I don't think Dex would have went to yeah, he would have never he never went to rehab.
Wow.
All right, she seen Famous Dex.
Yeah, I seen him.
So what's your take? What's your take on that?
What's my take on that?
Yeah, from what you just seen.
Wow. I don't know. He's going through a whole lot of problems right now, so he's not looking too good. So I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy.
But all we could do is pray for him.
You heard it first, people. She said all we could do is pray for him. All you could do is pray for him.
Wow.
But yeah, that's real.
Mm-hmm. People have ups and downs, and
but let's talk about it though. Like like Jalen has mentioned, he lost his mom's.
Yeah.
He was homeless.
Wow.
But then, some blessings came out of that. He got signed. He started getting money. He started, going on tour. He started living the life a little bit. But
sometimes you live the life and then you need to slow it down, because that life don't go forever and ever. You gotta be careful how you do your thing.
so basically, what she just saying is, like, he should have like once he got on, have fun in the beginning, but then start pacing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I guess what is the industry that's probably eating them up. We don't know what these artists go through, huh? Why they taking these drugs the way they take it too. The way like how he looked like that. He never looked like that. If I show her how he originally looked when he came out, it's a big difference. Like she just seeing him, so this is all she's seen. Like she don't know him for nothing else. And imagine everybody else who didn't know him for nothing else. kids. Imagine the kids. The amount of kids who's on social media nowadays, and they you feel me? They follow DJ Academic, so they start seeing. You see what I'm saying? Like, who this? He also teaching a lesson though, cause now these kids are gonna be like, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to go down that road. I don't know how many. What's up, sis? It's an open discussion.
Hey, Tyra.
We talking about Famous Dex right now. What's your take on it? I just showed mommy the video of him talking. Mema Sanders. Alright, Ja wanted to talk about the King Von and the Rondo situation.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let's see if we make sure. Yo, Ja, you in? You in here still? Yeah, exactly. Like, and think about this too. A lot of the kids who've been growing up on this social media or whatever, if they even like a few years ago learning about Dex or whatever, you see what I'm saying? Learning about Dex, and then just seeing him now, like come on, like that's crazy, like. That's crazy. And like Jalen mentioned, she know him of it, like the best thing about him was the fan base. Mm-hmm. So what type of message you sending? Like, you do your thing, but don't let it do you, I guess. Alright, Josh say here. So look, we're gonna talk about King Von and Quando Rondo, and we're not gonna talk about too much. But Ja, what you wanna touch on? Cause then we'll just feed off of what you want. You know, any questions? You want to hear some, our opinion on certain situations? Like she knows somewhat of the situation, so like she know more somewhat of that situation than Famous Dex. Word. But I'm just say I want to hear her perspective of just hearing cause she heard some of King Von music. I just want to hear, like, what did you think? What did you think of his music when I played it for you?
Well, I love the music. I get down with the music. So, but
I just wanted to know everybody's thoughts. Alright, so we'll bet. We want to know everybody's thoughts. That situation is crazy. Alright, so I'ma just say this. From my analyzation of it, of course, things can start from petty, so I'm not even gonna go the deep rooted of what everybody's shooting nowadays. That's true. See, and there's a psychological thing too that I could break down about that, because at the end of the day is also who you're dealing with. Everybody do shoot, but it's also who you're dealing with too. Because if you feel somebody's a sucker, just like King Von felt Quando Rondo was a sucker, the way he walked up on him and started punching on him. You see what I'm saying? He didn't pull out no hammer or tell his man to go pass a bit or find anybody who around who had the gun, like, yo, pass me a gun or nothing. He went up on him and start punching on him, right? And granted, and we're not gonna take nothing from Quando Rondo as far as the shooting, cause he's not the shooter. He was just the nigga. He was just getting his butt whipped. You see what I'm saying? He was just getting his butt whipped. He not the shooter. It was his mans, and then we gotta analyze that. It's who you dealing with. So you see a whole bunch of Chicago, alright, so boom, he see his man's getting hooked on, and then you see a whole bunch of Chicago people rushing that car, right? You don't know what the hell gonna go on. You not and remember, the person who is the shooter, he's from Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, and mind you, he's a young dude, so he's younger than majority of us on here. Lil Tim, he's a young dude. He might be younger than Quando Rondo. So what I wanted to say is this. Is the influence. Yeah, look at Lil Tim. Alright. Just try to walk in Lil Tim's shoes. He's already initiated in gangbanging, so he's already got seduced in that. So he crip, right? So he gangbanging. Alright, boom. Alright. So what do people say when a rapper, have his mans around and they play security? You gotta protect the bag, right? So in this situation, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Cause it might be hard to say. A couple people I think did lose their life. I think one of his King Von and another man lost his life. Nobody was wrong in my eyes. Exactly. Like in this situation, I'm gonna keep it a buck because I have to break it down and walk in Lil Tim shoes. Like at the end of the day, he mad small. First of all, he's not thinking about coming out the car swinging. And on top of that, if he dealing with Chicago, and like I wanted to mention, Lil Tim from Atlanta, everybody on the outside of Chicago looks in Chicago, and when they see what's going on in Chicago, you feel like if you're involved with that, you see what I'm saying? You gotta use a gun. Them niggas you don't see nobody in Chicago getting on video really fighting. You see what I'm saying? So in his mind, you guys see what I'm saying? And he coming up in this era where you feel me? There's no balance in the music. Most of us had balance in our music. We had love making, we had heartbreak, we had all types, country, whatever, reggae, whatever. See what I'm saying? Quando Rondo is the bag. Yeah, he had to protect the bag. You see what I'm saying? He don't know if anybody that was going to run up was going to shoot. And mind you, yes, they did. I don't know. Y'all seen the video, but I can't talk too much on that. Certain details. But I'm just saying, in Lil Tim's shoes, growing up, this is all. Think about it. This is all he. You know what I'm saying? And then you dealing with people in Chicago who you was influenced by to do all this bang bang. So you're not gonna play with your hands either, and you're a small man. And you see about 20, 15 people running up to the car. He was going to hop out and save Quando Rondo with his fist. He got popped too, like instantly. Remember, Von dropped, then the person dropped right across from him. So we don't know what the hell took place. For real. You see what I'm saying? I just want y'all to analyze that video and take what you can take from it. Von was just living up to reputation. Yo, I'm gonna say this. What's so crazy about that is when after he passed, an interview he did with the $1 million worth of game, with Gilly and Wallow. He did the $1 million worth of game, episode, and he had mentioned. He said it. He said I guess. It was a subliminal. He ain't mentioned his name, but he said it like, when I see certain people, I'm going to beat on them or whatever. This before, like, it came out before he died, but he did this right before he died. This interview. So, I mean, he already had it in his mind. When he see anybody he had a problem with on that side, he was going to handle it with his fist. He was going to beat on him. He said that. See, now, if this episode had came out before this situation took place, at least now people know, all right, he want to scrap it out. But I don't know, you see what I'm saying? Because you still can't trust people. You don't know how the situation could turn. So you don't never know if a gun on either side would have been branded. I done seen that situation happen a million times without the shooting, but I guess. Yeah, but then I just say, look at the situation though. King Von a demon, right? He Jack Demon, right? Like, You see what I'm saying? Like, what is a demon, right? A tormenting spirit. See, I don't want to get too deep into all that, but you see what I'm saying? But when you chant these certain entities and all that, like, you bring it to life. Like, you bring it to life. Like, you can't believe in God and don't believe in hell. Like, you can't, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Can't believe, I don't even mention the other name, but you can't believe in one and not believe in the other. What's up, Nisi? We talking about King Von and Rondo. You can't believe in one and not believe in the other. See, the atheists, and certain atheists, they believe in the dark side, but you see what I'm saying? You can't believe in one and not the other. But all I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this. With that situation, like, rest in peace, King Von. You see what I'm saying? Rest in peace, King Von, because he did. You see what I'm saying? He went about this situation like a man. Or he could have he probably didn't have to pop on him either. He could have just been on some, yo, we could fight. Like, let him know, like, we could fight. Because he already had, the ball was already in his court. Quando Rondo, if you really watch that video, he didn't walk up towards King Von on some static. The man fake extended his hands out to him. You hear me? He tried to give him dap. Von act like he was about to give him dap and then popped on him. How many times we seen that in the hood? You see what I'm saying? So, you see what I'm saying? I mean, you can't fault nobody. You see what I'm saying? You can't fault nobody for feeling how they feel and moving how they move sometimes. But you know, when you grown, you gotta think wiser. You're not a kid no more. You're not a teenager no more. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, y'all mainstream. Y'all all playing with a bag, so y'all all fake dangerous, right? Speaking on what y'all speak on, right? People will ride for y'all, right? He also said in that interview with Gilly and Wallow on $1 million worth of games. See, this is why I wish that interview had been released before that incident, because he also said, like the reason why there's so much beef and things of that nature is because people scared to talk it out. People scared to come to, meet each other in the middle. He said that. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't take his own advice in that, is what I felt. And I want y'all to go look at that interview with him on $1 million worth of game. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he didn't take his own advice. Well, he did. He took one advice that he mentioned. When he seen him, he started beating him. So he took one advice, but when Gilly asked him, like, yo, why do you think it's so much beef and stuff like that, and nobody, like, you feel me, people act like they can't squash it, and he said his answer, like, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That's probably get you killed. Stay humble, yo. And exactly, but it's all about what type of pride. You see what I'm saying too? You know what I'm saying? You can have a certain pride, but it's what type of pride. You can like no funny shit, but you can have like a cocky type pride. But it's how you carry yourself about it. You see what I'm saying? It's all about your heart, for real. It's all about your heart. It's all gonna come back to your heart, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to show your character, for real. Is that the people can relate to you and the people feel you're genuine. That's what they know, and there's no real guidance. Is that... Alright, so... I'm going to sit down.
Yeah,
so exactly, like, it's no real guidance, right? You see what I'm saying? Is basically the young leading the young. It's in most of the aspect nowadays, you feel me? Some OGs is going, stick their neck out, and some is not. And that's the problem. Well, I ain't gonna say some. Some OGs gonna stick their neck out, and most is not. And that's the problem. Because they want to still send the young homies on the dummy mission. Oh, man. And they know the outcome. I ain't gonna say that's the situation. Well, the young is leading the young in this situation. When you want to speak on King Von and Quando. Anything else y'all want to touch on with that topic, or do anybody else have a good topic? That was a good topic, Job. That was a real good topic.
Yep, that was.
Word.
Telling them that.